season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. The Cardinals making their way out, and it's the #1 overall pick in 2019, Kyler Murray at the helm.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Right to the air. Here's Murray. Ertz over the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. We get a look at what Ertz did receiving-wise last week. 6 catches, 69 yards, and a touchdown.
And he has 10 touchdowns on the season. When anyone scored that many times, as a former defender, I know exactly what you're talking about before the game. Key on him. Don't let him get in the end zone today, guys. Let's keep him out of here.
And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. Here's Murray. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Adafe Owe. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. After the sack on first down, Murray. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Justin Madubuike. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and the Ravens, they'll take over. Number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
And he remains the league's premier rushing threat and one of the biggest playmakers among quarterbacks. His goal each and every season, continue to expand his game as a passer and become well-rounded. All those highlight reel plays you see, they come off the fact that he can run it, throw it, and scares defenses every time he takes a snap.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. 2nd and 2. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. 7 yards there and a first down. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Rolling to his left. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. From the 44, Jackson. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. They go play action now. Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Jackson on first down. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Jackson will throw again. And this one is incomplete. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 37. Tucker's kick is good, and the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Connor on the toss left side. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run. Murray going to throw. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. Justin Tucker for the extra point. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Murray now. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. That catch puts him 80 away from 1,000. He's now at 920. And 920, that ties him with Torrey Holt.
That's a great name to remember, but the number, 920, almost boggles the mind, doesn't it? You're talking about 80 catches away from 1,000. What a phenomenal achievement. If he gets there, I have no reason to believe he won't.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. 39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a 1st down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. And this is going to be a Cardinals 1st down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Murray now on 1st down. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. A lot of bodies there in the middle of the field, and that one intercepted.
Yeah, he's looking for his tight end running a drag route across the field, and normally You'd like him to work a little bit further outside. Here the throw is a little early, and it winds up in the hands of the defender.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Oh, boy, hang on here. J.J. Watt appears to be injured or at least shaken up on that last play. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he will have a Ravens first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Jackson from the shotgun. Over the middle to Beckham. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. And Jackson throwing once more. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for 2nd down. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Jackson. This will be caught at about the 5. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They start with a give to Connor. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Murray now to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Chase Young. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and they will take over 1st and 10. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now Jackson on first down. Right back to Duvernay. That's complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. On second down, a run with Dobbins. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. The Ravens at 10-4 on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Okay, can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Murray now on first down. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. So the completion good for 7 there, and that's going to bring up second down. To throw, it's Murray. Finding Ertz again. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down. Flushed out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey, and the Ravens are going to take possession of the football. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. To throw again on second down. Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but it's going to go down as a big loss here on the play. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cardinals are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. After the turnover, here's Murray. He'll get this to Connor underneath. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, Murray. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain a 16-point deficit. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will stay a 2-score game. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Jackson to throw. Quick slant complete to OBJ. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a handoff for Dobbins. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. From the 30 on 2nd down. Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Jackson, draw play to Dobbins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd and a yard. Jackson. Pass out left, finds Kohler. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Jackson. Caught on a slant. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Dobbins. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker now for the extra point. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it's finished off by a touchdown run from J.K. Dobbins. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Dancing to his left. Zach Ertz has it complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Yeah, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. on 2nd and 7. Murray, a quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Here's Murray. And that is incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 4.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
The Ravens send their punter out now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now a man open down the middle of the field and out across midfield down to the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Steps away to his left. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Connor. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. They're going to run. Here's Connor. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. 3rd quarter action, and we appreciate you spending your Christmas Eve right here with us. 2nd and 10. And he'll get this up to about the 40. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Jackson now. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on here to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the fourth quarter, facing the big deficit. What silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like 1 possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run to have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
Quick slant, caught by Moore. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing again, Murray. Again, he finds Moore.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Here's Murray from midfield. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, now Murray has it stripped, and it's picked up by the Ravens.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through, and that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Another run here with Dobbins.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
72 yards on the ground here for Dobbins, and a first down coming up.
Someone moved, flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins.
And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory.
Here's a give to Dobbins.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will extend their lead even further. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This is the type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So for the Ravens, it's a big win here as they move to 11-4 now on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for Arizona, it's a tough blow to their playoff aspirations as they drop to 9-6. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Today, from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's the AFC Divisional Round Playoffs on
For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
And the quality of opponent goes up a notch here in this divisional round. But he's coming off such a sensational performance, I'm not sure he cares. 4 touchdown passes in the last game, and you'd have to imagine his head coach would sign up for that right now.
Throwing to start here is Tua. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Here's Tua. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he goes out right around the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's going to find his tight end. That's Hunter Long. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. And they work this out past the 25. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. On 1st down, Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now a 1st down throw, Watson. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off, Byron Jones. And the Dolphins are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. After the turnover, it's Tua. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. On 2nd down, Mostert. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. That'll be caught by Eric Ezukama. And he is going to have the Dolphins' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tua sets up to pass it. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Throwing again on 2nd down. Tua. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Tua going to throw. Gets this one to Hill. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. A 33-yarder from the left hash. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. Complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. From the 30 on 2nd down, Watson, a short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Watson. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Browns have moved out in front. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it's capped off by the T.Y. Hilton touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
The Dolphins on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Pass complete as Akama with it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. And again, it's Tagovailoa. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Nick Bosa. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. To try again after the sack. Tua, he'll get this one to Ezekama. A gain of 8 there on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Watson on first down. Right back to Njoku. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. To throw again on second down. Watson. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And the Browns are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. They'll run with Chubb. A nifty move on the run, but ultimately stops short of the goal line down at the 2. From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Give the sack to Jerome Baker. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff. Third and goal. Here's Watson. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's fourth down. York able to send this one through. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Up the middle they go with Mostert. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And he'll be stopped at the 46. Gain of 3. And on third down, the Browns going to go with a nickel set. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. On first down, it's Watson. Bryant has it. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Now Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Again, it's Watson. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down. From the red zone now, Watson locates Hardman for another catch. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Looking to throw again on second down. Watson. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. Here's Watson. Got a man. It's Schwartz, complete. Yeah, the Browns are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. To the air yet again, Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz from 4 yards out. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is now 17-3. That time a 9-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. Taken in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Meanwhile, Tua's throw here taken in by Gesicki. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing again on second down. Tua. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Tua setting up shop to throw again. Buying time to his left. Oh, batted at the line and intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still had the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. A white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So it's on to half. A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work to run it a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Off of play action, it's Watson. Now a leaping catch, he's got it. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 37. Watson now to throw. Complete to Hilton. And he'll be brought down at the 27. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb, and nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Tua. And this is going to be incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Tua. Being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. Here's J.K. Scott now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Returnable here from the 38. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. Cleveland offense making their way out as this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. To the 27-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work. Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Watson. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Cade York on now for the field goal. He connected on his first, this from 41. York able to send this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. Only 3 points there, but I got to think at this point in the 3rd quarter, that's all you're really looking for.
And right now the lead is 3 touchdowns and 3 two-point conversions. So you and I both know A huge order for the best of teams. And from what we've seen so far, hard to believe that that's a likely scenario. 3 two-point conversions? That's difficult.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Tua. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. On the right side, open is Gesicki.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Now a 1st down throw, Watson. He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Watson throws the out route, and he finds Hilton. Touchdown, Browns! T.Y. Hilton with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
Dancing to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. The Dolphins on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to pass. Tua steps away to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 65 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
They run again on 1st down, Chubb. Jerome Baker there on the tackle. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Watson. Fighting Hilton on the slant. And the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Looking to throw. Watson. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ball game. And the Browns are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this fourth quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Take it in at the 3. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
2 now on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. On 2nd and 10, Tua. And that'll be caught by Des Fitzpatrick. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Tua sets up to pass it. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards, first down. They run it again with Chubb. And he takes this across the 15 to the 17. Emmanuel Ogbah there on the stop. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Chubb on the counter. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 97 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys to the championship round next weekend. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
The Browns going to roll on as we say so long, everybody. Thanks for watching. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Browns, and they're happy in the dog pound as we say so long from Cleveland.